got police officers, because many of these cases, obviously maybe most, maybe all, have police officers who are witnesses. And if a police officer has to be at a trial for a couple hours and away from protecting the public, that's one thing. That's part of their job, to serve and testify at a trial.
But that's
now we have police officers who sometimes have to sit in the hallway for a day or 2 days while jury selection goes on and on and on. And these are the same police who should be out there protecting people from being victims of crime. And instead they're waiting because we have so many peremptory challenges in misdemeanor cases. In the case you mentioned, you said was a rape case, that certainly wasn't a misdemeanor.
Yes, that's true.
We're talking less serious cases than rape. So it's a balance. I mean, there's no perfect answer. Do you keep police off the streets? Do you keep people away from earning their livelihood and shut down or hurt small businesses?
Well, I think that probably the defense might say, well, do you have anybody on the defense that is with you on this?
I don't know if when you say anyone on the defense, you mean...
Representing criminal defense attorneys.
Oh, the people who make more money the longer they take in trial? No, all of them, well, I don't know if any of them are with us or not, but they certainly have a vested interest in having more peremptory challenges and longer trials. They're the only ones who benefit from the longer trials, are the attorneys who are going hourly.
Well, it seems to me the police can, they can receive texts saying the jury has been seated, need to be here in 20 minutes or something like that.
That's not the way it works. They expect them to be there, ready to go. That's what the judges tell me.
Well, sure, and they can be. They can say jury's been selected, and here we're going to be going in X amount of time. So yeah, I don't really think it's necessary for the police to be there while they're sitting through 2 or 3 days.
Yes, it is necessary, because if the police are in the middle of investigating a crime, a murder, or whatever they're doing, they're not available to come and testify. They are expected by the court to be there and available to them at the courthouse. They can't be out in the field investigating crimes or pursuing bad guys when there's a trial. It just is the practice for the police to have to wait.
While the police, during the voir dire, when you're selecting it, the jury selection.
The police have to be there because the voir dire could take an hour, it could take 8 hours.
Well,
and once the voir dire is over, they go directly to the trial.
Right.
And the police have to be there.
Right.
If the police are out investigating crimes or chasing bad guys, then they're not there.
No, I hear that. I'm just
You
saying.
can send them a text, and they'll get the text and they'll read it. Maybe they'll read it, or maybe they'll be in the middle of a shootout. By the time they get back, you've had the jurors wait an extra day. It just frankly isn't the way. Maybe that's a law we should look at for next year, and not having the police have to be at the courthouse. But right now, the police are waiting at the courthouse and are off the streets and are not protecting citizens. So that's just the way it is. So, it's...
Now, you referenced some cases. Where could I get the information on how long these cases, between jury selection and how long they last? Does the court have any information on that, the judicial council or anything?
They probably do. I think that's something to check out.
Yeah, and if it fails this time, will you try again?
I would imagine that I'll try, or some other member will try. I mean, I think it's good law. It makes good sense.
Okay. And while I have you on the line, as far as the court transcripts goes,